Peace and joy, guys. It's Nathan from Drumhiller Farms. Today is Sunday, the day of Pentecost, and we're stocking up for winter feed right here. We don't plan on feeding a lot of it, but we're gonna have to feed some. So now begins the time of getting ready to feed cows for the winter. And we've got a neighbor farm here that we have contracted the last few years hay off of their land. So this is what they do. They're hay farmers, and we let them export the nutrients off of their land and we bring it onto ours. These are some nice bales, nice and tight. Can't even hardly get your fingers in there. This is pretty much just a straight grass hay, which I love. Smooth operator. Funny story, Allison and I were driving down the road one day with this stacked too high. Just had a front and a rear strap like we have right now, and you know, guy was always like, you'll be all right. That's all we ever do. We were coming down this road here and a bale rolled off from up top. Took out the neighbor's mailbox, so I ended up paying for him his new mailbox. Oh, you should have your eye goggles on.
Is that what you're coming to tell me?
Yep. Gotta protect those beautiful eyes.
I keep them really tightly, almost shut, while I'm leaving.
That doesn't work. It's nice to be able to find hay that's a mile or two down the road from your farm, especially when you're hauling it out of there and you only get a couple hours a week available to even think about doing something other than the chores and the things you absolutely have to get done. So I'm extremely excited to be able to find hay right down the road. That is a blessing. Okay, now we're gonna go down to the neighbor's house. He just bought himself a new outdoor slash indoor wood burner, and he needs a little help getting that thing off his trailer. So we're gonna run down there and help him before we start chores for the rest of the night. Hopefully it's not gonna take too long, because I got a lot of stuff to get ready for him. A lot of stuff that I gotta get ready for the rest of the week. So I'd say we've gotten pretty efficient at this chicken thing. It's been actually really easy, and I've been encouraging everybody that I know that even has an acre or two that cares about the food that they eat and where it comes from. Like, you could seriously raise chicken pretty easily, and I understand that not everybody's going to want to do that, and that's That's why you should come buy it from me. About a week away from harvest day on these. And okay, I'm just hammering that clover. And it is fly season, there's no doubt. Jeez, man, just showing signs. Big old bag in it. Her too, any day now. And this brown one right here, she's been getting close. They like to huddle up like this when the flies are bad. They use their tails from each other. So we are strip grazing them across this whole about 80 acres here that we're grazing, real close to. And we're putting them in long narrow strips every 12 hours. Trying to leave as much as we can while still getting good consumption from the animal and good manure distribution across everything. You see that's the next one for tomorrow morning. We'll put them in. Before we leave here tonight, we're going to put up one more fence. And they just work back and forth, back and forth. This is the largest field that we have. And honestly, it's probably the worst. We're really working on getting this thing into some better health, but that's how we're going to do it right there. Rolling out hay, bringing the animals in and letting them do their thing. This is kind of what we're looking for here. Tons of manure and a good stand of grass left to shade the soil. All right guys, it's Monday and it's harvest day for some cattle. Steve's helping me load some cattle in here. We're gonna ear tag a couple for the processor for some specific cuts for bundles and be on our way. Slappy? I walk this way. That's how it's supposed to be done. Just putting the tag so the processor knows which one goes to which customer. All right, we're loaded. We're ready to head to the processor. Got to stop and wash my hands because got a little bit of common there on a. Address a comment that I get from a lot of people when they find out that we raise animals. They say, you don't know how you could ever do that. I could never do that. And you know, my response is always, I could never support an industry that don't believe in humane treatment for animals or sustainable practices for the land or regenerative practices for the land for that matter. So once you know where your food's coming from, it makes all the difference in the world. And I guess I would just leave it like this. If this is too much for you to handle, don't go online and look at a feedlot operation, because that's where traditional beef comes from. And not all beef, most of the beef, and it's not a good operation. Yeah, here's one for you. Put a porta-john right along the side of the highway. Go in there and take a poop with semis just barreling 70 mile an hour beside you. No thank you. I think I'll hold it until I get home. All right, and we are here at Pease Packing, Scotts, Michigan. Alright, we are back, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on the chicks here. They are going to be going out on pasture next week. So, actually this weekend, I'm sorry. They're huddled up in here pretty good. So a couple more days and they will be out in the chicken tractors. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless.